Illegal skincare combos. Never ever use a BHA together with a retinol. Pairing your vitamin C with your retinol? Stop doing that. I would never use the retinol in the daytime. Stop using active ingredients together with your retinol eye creams. It will literally burn your eyes. If you're one of those people who are using a salicylic acid cleanser, BHA exfoliant, and a retinol in the same skincare routine in the evening, stop doing that.
There is a lot to unpack in this 20-second video. So let's go and have a look at it. Hey skincare lovers, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to tackle a really important topic. Which ingredients you can mix and which ingredients you probably should avoid mixing together in your skincare routine. I have seen so many videos and posts out there that are laying down strict rules what you can and cannot mix together. And I do always wonder, where is this coming from? On which sort of scientific studies is this based on? And a lot of the advice can be overly simplified or simply misleading. In this video, I'm going to break it down, what you really need to know so you can make an informed decision. For those who are new here, my name is Sarah. I'm the founder of Naya Skincare and your resident ingredient nerd. I also train as a nutritional therapist, so understanding ingredients and how they work together is really my specialty. If you like geeking out over skincare ingredients like I do, hit that subscribe button. So let's go. Why does this topic actually matter and why is it so important? Well, when I first started skincare all these years ago, there were all these rules floating about that made overall skincare feel really confusing, and especially for a beginner. And if you are a beginner, it can be very challenging to get your head around all these rules that people tell you should apply and you should do. You probably heard things like, don't mix retinol with acids, don't mix retinol with vitamin C, don't mix vitamin C with niacinamide. But skincare isn't black and white. And these so-called rules are often not tell the whole story. Skincare is highly personalized. We all are unique. So what might work for one person might not work for another person. Today we're going to dive into the skincare science and look a little bit closer behind these combinations so you can make an informed decision and you can find out what would work for you and your skin needs. Because at the end of the day, only you know your skin the best and you know what will work and what doesn't work. So let's get started with a big one. Retinoids and salicylic acid. A lot of people say you can't mix these two together, but that's not necessarily accurate. The real concern here is actually skin irritation. The reason being because both of these ingredients are really strong actives. So if you are combining these, for some skin types, this just can be overwhelming and simply too much, especially if you have sensitive skin. But if your skin can handle it, these two ingredients can actually work wonders. In particular, if you have acne and oily prone skin. For example, if you're using salicylic acid as a cleanser or in a mask and then followed by a retinoid treatment like serum, this combo can help actually exfoliate dead skin cells. It can really help to clear your clogged pores and thus promote clearer skin. Just remember to start slow. Consistency over intensity is the key here to achieve your skin focus. Or the other option is use those two ingredients on alternating nights. If you are worried about skin irritation, or alternatively look specifically for products that have these two ingredients already combined in one product, because then they will have been tested and they will have a safety assessor look at this as well, at the formulation in great detail. Let's look at the next one. Retinol and vitamin C. This is a highly debated topic that continuously and regularly pops up. If you can combine them or if you should rather not combine these two together. So let's have a closer look at that. The common advice is that you shouldn't combine these two actives together. But here's the thing. It really depends on how and when you are using them. Retinol breaks down in sunlight, and that's why the general advice is to use it at night during your nighttime routine. Vitamin C, in particular, the active form of vitamin C, which is L-ascorbic acid, is a really strong antioxidant. And that's why a lot of times people are saying use it during the day to provide your skin with additional antioxidants and thus protect it from the damages of the day. And in addition, it's a great SPS booster as well. But the question remains, can you use them together in a skincare routine? And the answer is absolutely. In particular, if you're using a stable form of vitamin C, like a derivative, you can certainly combine it with your retinoid during the nighttime routine. The key really is here that the product you're purchasing has been formulated well, meaning they have been tested for stability and efficacy. These two ingredients can actually complement one another really well to promote the brightening and renewal process of your skin. Just remember, just have a look, and it really depends on your skin type again. If you tend to have sensitive skin, then combining L-ascorbic acid, the active form of vitamin C, with a retinoid might not be suitable to you. But you can still explore derivatives of vitamin C, which there is a whole bunch of out there in the industry. And that might be perfectly fine for you to combine with a retinoid. It really depends on what your skin can tolerate and can handle. Some skin types, they can't handle the combination of those two, but some skin types, they're absolutely fine to combine them. And if you are nervous about it, always try to do a patch test before. Alternatively, just continue using your vitamin C during the day and use your retinoids in the evening. And speaking of vitamin C, here's an extra tip for you. If you are using the active form of vitamin C, which is L-ascorbic acid, and that's the only active form that is out there in the market, apply it on clean, dry skin. Let it first absorb and then follow with the other products in your routine. This helps to actually prevent it from destabilizing too quickly. And if you are pairing it in the evening with retinoids, leave enough time between each application so the product can nicely absorb into the skin. And now let's talk about some more controversial rules. Never use retinol during the day. Generally speaking, this is true. Most forms that are out there in the market, or most forms of retinols, are actually light sensitive. What does this mean? That means they break down in contact with light. That's why most of the time when you are purchasing actually a retinoid product, it should be in a bottle that is protecting the content from UV penetration. So usually in a very dark bottle. But of course, there are always exceptions. There are some types of retinoids out there which are absolutely stable when in contact with daylight. But you can't simply tell when looking by the INCI. That's something really you need to contact the manufacturer about and inquire further information. So if you got a retinoid that is light stable, you can use it during the day. Although for most people, I still suggest to use your retinoid in the evening, unless your product explicitly says otherwise. And the other reason why I always suggest to still use it more during your nighttime routine is you always have to follow up with a sunscreen, because retinoids are such active ingredients that really regenerate and accelerate the cell turnover. So in order to protect those new cells when they come to the surface, they need additional protection and you need to apply sunscreen. So here's a quick example of a routine that you can apply if you want to use vitamin C and retinoids in your skincare regime. In the morning, cleanse your face, apply a vitamin C serum, follow with your moisturizer, and then finish with your sunscreen. At night, cleanse your face again, then use your retinoid treatment and follow on with your moisturizer. If you are alternating nights, then one night you use your retinoid and the other night you're using your acids like your AHAs and BHAs and PHAs. This routine can actually be great for oily and acne prone skin. And here is an extra tip. If you are prone to skin sensitivity, then explore skin cycling. What is skin cycling? Skin cycling is basically your nighttime routine. And how does this nighttime routine work? On day one, you're using an exfoliant in the evening to really get rid of all the dead skin cells that are on your skin. On day two, you're then applying a retinoid. And on day 3 and 4, these are recovery days. So you're applying skincare that is really recovering and restoring your skin. And then you start again from the beginning. If you want to learn more about skin cycling, head over to our website niaglow.com. Or if you have any questions you want to learn more about, leave a comment below. Now let's move on and let's talk about using actives around your eye area. This is one area where you definitely want to be cautious what you apply around your eye area. As so many times before, I keep on repeating, skin around your eye area is very, very delicate and it's much thinner than the skin on the rest of your face. And thus, it's more prone to irritation. Unless the product you're using is specifically formulated for your eye area, I'd avoid using strong actives like retinoids, AHA, BHAs around your eye area. If you want to target fine lines around your eye area, there are great alternatives that you can use for that particular area. Or you can still use a retinoid that is particularly tested for that purpose. When it comes to your eye area, always be gentle. Less is definitely more for that delicate eye area of yours. I think at the end of the day, the biggest takeaway of this is really it comes down to your skin type and how prone to skin irritation you are. Because everyone of us is so unique in that regards. And yes, certain combinations can be absolutely way too much if you have sensitive skin. But that doesn't mean necessarily they're off limits for everyone. The key, as always, I've been saying, is listen to your skin. Your skin gives you signals, it gives you signs, and just listen to it and check in with yourself. And if something irritates you, just back off from it. But don't be afraid or let anyone else tell you about rules and scare you off trying something. Just simply be mindful of how your skin responds to those combinations. And if you notice an irritation, then you know what? These combinations are simply not for you. Or if you already know that you have sensitive prone skin, then just back off right away from these combinations. There are other ways to really achieving your skin focus. And if you want to learn more about that and you need support on that, just head over to our website and you can book a skin consultation directly with me. To wrap up this video for today, I think the key takeaway is really one size doesn't fit all. You are unique, your skin is unique. The so-called rules out there that are being spread and imposed on us about what you can and cannot mix together are often more about avoiding skin irritation than they are really based on any hard scientific data. Always listen to your skin. What works for one person might not work for another, and that is absolutely fine. The key is understanding your skin need and also your skin focus, and based on that, personalizing your skincare routine. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you found this video insightful, and I hope this video helped to clear up some of those confusions about mixing ingredients together and some of those rules that are floating about in the internet. If you have any questions, as always, drop them in the comment below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for more skincare tips and myth busting videos. I'll see you soon.